does your husband do and what's his role? Because, gosh, like, that also plays a part sometimes.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see us.
So he has several deployments. He served in Korea and also Iraq, and I will tell you that best man on planet Earth for me. I'm a living example of when you raise the bar on yourself, you create the vibe to then attract those who are leveling, who are on that same level. And I jokingly say that for a while I was a single mom with a litter of kids, right? I had 4 kids, but you know, I also like to be able to shed some light. Like, there's always room you can always turn things around. I never thought that I would be married again.
Wow.
But when I took accountability for what I brought to the table and I elevated myself, that's when things changed. And so my husband and I have been married for 8.5 years. It'll be 9.
Congratulations.
And my ex-husband and I, although the divorce was a little ugly, we called a truce.
Good.
We became friends and then allies. So we co-parent very well. The 3 of us co-parent the kids together.
Good.
As a matter of fact, on pageant night, he will also be there as
that's
well.
I think for most families, we don't hear those stories.
No.
And I think we need to hear those stories, right? And we're fortunate, like in the 1% of the world right now. Guys, if you want to see more guests like Adriana and you want to follow her, go find her stuff. We'll have it linked in the description. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on all the channels. We're on TikTok, Instagram. You'll see it everywhere. And if you have questions and stuff you want to ask her, go for it. If you want to see more guests like her, I encourage you to let me know, and we'll definitely double down on this. How many gold nuggets, man? So many. I'm so thankful.
Yes.
Not all divorces go in that direction, but they can go in that direction.
Right.
And you can make it happen.
Yes, and the one thing I want to say is that not only leveling up on myself, but I did not punish future suitors when I was dating with my past. And a lot of people, I know we're straying a little bit, but a lot of people are like marriage doesn't work and marriage sucks. No, my first marriage sucked because we were not each other's fit.
Yeah.
So without throwing shade, and I can't throw shade at my ex-husband because he's my ally, I knew that I don't regret my kids being born because we ended up being divorced or anything like that, but it led me to the life that I have today, and our family includes including my ex-husband.
So as part of this fun family moment on the MoneyBru Show, you pick the next taste test. So I have a few limited options, so we have pineapple hot sauce, Marmite, which is like Vegemite from Australia.
Okay.
We have a Chomp, another chocolate. This is what I call, like, when my mom didn't have a lot of money, she'd get us all of these chocolates as like a treat, and we'd still enjoy it.
Okay.
So it's like cheap purses, but still good chocolate. Fizzer is kind of like, what do you guys call this stuff? Taffy?
Okay.
Yes.
Like Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy, but much harder. But
Okay.
it's soft once you have it in your mouth, and it's got like a fizz taste.
Okay.
So it's called Fizzer.
Fizzer. Okay.
So the choice is yours, and there's also licorice.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of licorice, but how about Marmite?
Okay, Marmite's gonna blow you away.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this. It is technically clean on the backside.
Okay, on the backside.
Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay,
it is. I trust you.
Cool. And I'll let you dip it in there.
Okay.
I've done this 1,000 times. So
Okay.
Marmite is a kick. So we'd eat this on sandwiches. It's really a quick substitute to put something that has protein on your bread, or just some flavor, but it's not great. It's a rough one. It's like being on Survivor.
It's intense.
You got a little bit over here.
Oh, I do? Ooh.
I'll cut
Yeah, keep me great. No, you're good.
that. Okay,
It's intense.
we'll put cheese on it. We'll do like...
I can see it with cheese.
Yeah, it's so good with cheese.
I can see that with Irish cheese.
Yeah.
I like Dublin with cheese.
Oh, yes, go check the cheese out. Dublin blue
Yes.
cheese. Scale from 1 to 10.
I would say it's a 7. It took me by surprise, but I think the
Okay.
intensity, the flavor is rich and solid.
We've never had a
And,
7 for that. Never.
yeah.
It's always been
Really?
5, 3, 2, 1.
No, I do
So
like
as
that.
a treat, you can go home with this one.
Ooh, look at
And eat
that.
those two.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that was like, that brings so many memories of when I was like, my mom was a teacher, and so we'd wait for her and she'd bring that. Just picked up Gingers Have Souls hoodie and stuff from Top Shelf Printing. And then we're off to give it to John and Josh for their birthday. Should be super fun and a good time. So yeah, they were doing like $1 t-shirt sale and clothing that they just couldn't get rid of. So yeah, excited to see what this looks like.
Thank you for being here. Amazing question.
Check out House Hack, and then also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you. MoneyBru Show. Shout out.
But now let's get into rapid fire. I was gonna ask you rapid fire questions for the first segment, so I'm gonna do it now.
Okay.
Are you a morning or night person?
Morning.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
Favorite book or author or movie?
Favorite author movie. Movie, probably Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, such a good one. That's awesome. Dream car or vehicle? Do you have anything like that in your mind, or you're pretty simple?
Dream car. I'm pretty simple. Just
Nice.
give me a solid SUV so
Okay.
that I can
Okay, awesome. And then favorite mentor right now, or your mentors that you look into? You can mention a few.
So like virtual mentors.
Any mentor, yeah, mentors, people you look up to. It doesn't have to be family, but it's up to you.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, I'm gonna give flowers to a woman who's been amazing, Mo Silver. She has helped me growing my online presence, and so she's an incredible coach who's on TikTok, and she lives here in Colorado.
Good for
and,
her.
And I do look up to her. She's a baddie.
Is she
in a
a
very
social
good way.
media queen or like?
Very
what is
much.
it? Okay,
She knows how to rock it.
No way. Okay,
Yes.
big shout out to you. Favorite investment type, if you have any, or favorite money advice?
Favorite money advice. I would say pay you first.
Good.
Pay you first, and however that is to be structured.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's most of my rapid fires. Let's talk about Aspire event.
Oh
Let's
my
talk
gosh.
about your experience.
Okay.
You guys got to check this stuff out. It's so fun. And if the Aspire team's watching, you know I'm out there running around, meeting people. Chat, I think let's let the audience walk away with some of the stuff and how to prepare their mind when they come to an event like this. I just want to hear it raw from you.
From me, I knew that I was coming to hear some major nuggets be dropped to everyone. It is, you have to have an open mind. You have to have that growth mentality. One of my favorite quotes is, if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. And then if we can embellish on that, if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow.
That came from Molly, right?
No, actually, okay,
So you knew that before this?
I knew that before. If you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. If you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. And if you can't be happy, what else is there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's huge. That's huge. And for me, just hearing those who have paved the way, those who took risks, I love hearing the comeback stories, the fact that everyone goes through storms, and that the path to success is not obstacle free. There's always going to be twists and turns along the way. So if we expect it to be a perfect road, we're expecting hallucinations, because we're going to be tested, we're going to be battle tested and challenged in ways that we probably don't anticipate.
Oh, yeah.
And so I love hearing the success stories. I love hearing the animated voices, the emotion behind it, how riveting it is. I want to learn from the greats, those who have been like, I've been through the trenches and here I am, and I'm willing to show you how it's done. And if we don't take notes, then we're not learning. But we're here to divorce our comfort zones and reach for greatness. And that's why I love being here.
It's like throwing money in the water. Like my wife and I, we heard this a while back, but it's like, is this a rock or is this a pebble?
Yeah.
Like if it's a rock, cool. Can we go around it? Can we lift it? Maybe not. fine, like let's just accept the rock. And if it's a pebble, you know, maybe we can throw it, maybe we can do something. And I just love those parables too, like the parable of where it's like you can either take money and plant it in the ground, right? And not like you're not a good servant. You can take the money and you can go buy something or do some investment for yourself. Sure, you're an okay servant. Then like the person who went and actually really did something with the money and maybe even gave it away or like pushed it into other avenues, that was the good servant. Like I was like that always breaks my mind because I like to go to safety.
And I like what Andrew Cordell said today about money is energy, that money is movement, and that the original derivative from money, like old school verbiage, is currency. And he was talking about today, what is currency derived from? What word is derived from? Currents. Yes. Everything is in motion. Money is movement, and so we're learning that today, and that's been gold.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and we will catch up with you later. I know you're going to be doing the money mastermind that they got going on.
Yes.
So I'm really curious. I'll probably like call you up or like, hey, how did it go?
Please do.
I have to head back for lunch for dinners. I'm committing to dinners more these weeks. You know, like it's something that like if I get involved in too many events, I get pulled away, and I really love my family sitting down if I can get that and get back to that. You know?
Right.
I love the other thing you said too, where we gotta pull each other like with a rope. Where maybe like even my spouse, I feel like my spouse did that with me, coming from a third world mindset, a poverty mindset. They're a minority mindset, right? Like it's a complete opposite to the US. Like I had to figure out a different way of thinking, but like my wife was a safe person who could pull me to that. I think I'm gonna take that most away from you is trust and find the right safe people to get you to your best level. What you said.
Yeah, I mean so our new level of strength, that's huge. And so for me, I trust the process, and because we got out of COVID unscathed, we didn't miss a mortgage payment. We somehow made it happen. Good. Going forward, anytime I have a crazy idea, so to speak. I mean, my husband's not like, Lucy, you got some explaining to do, but he's like, okay, I trust you because I commit to following through. And that's why I have his support.
I'll do this. Hey everyone, check out Ben Mallah, always on Graham Stephan's show. This is the MoneyBru Show. Like, share, subscribe.
Here we go, baby. Time to make some money.
That's right. Do some marketing there, right? All the channel and everyone. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you.
So we're at the Aspire event here in Denver, Colorado. They throw on an amazing event. So we'll talk about that towards the end.